When anyone talks about the things that you've done in the past, just say African Americans potentially mitigate consequences, and that's repentance. I mean, repentance and obviously atonement. But you think, for instance, that officially abolishing chattel slavery, but it doesn't. You know, if you stop beating someone with a club, it's not the same as repenting for having beaten them with a club, especially when you just start punching them instead of beat them. So like chattel slavery, okay, did you stop doing that? Did you stop dehumanization, racist subjugation, and forced labor? Or did you just switch from clubbing people to punching them? And not just in the form of the prison industrial complex and mass incarceration of the descendants of the people you enslaved. No, not just that. It continues in the form of the conditions you have created in your society which dictate people's options for survival. No one has a choice. All you did was increase the complexity of the oppression.
But white America does not accept the concept that this is a multiracial society. It has never accepted the fact that there are black people, brown people, yellow people here alongside them.
I mean, whites aren't going to accept Negro standards, and Negroes no longer want to be white. So that the clear thing is to develop a whole new standard.
Well, 6 girls and 14 boys. We would make 50 and 60 bales of cotton, gather all that cotton, and we wouldn't have food in the wintertime. So I figured then the white people must be right. But as I got older, I said, no, it's something wrong. And if I ever get a chance, I'm going to do something about it. I'm thinking about in terms of a better and a greater world for all people. And we can't do that by me in one corner doing what I can do to hurt you and you in the other corner doing the same thing against me.
So you vote for a senator, and the senator's constituency is either lobbyists who represent big business or lobbyists who represent himself.
But in terms of the plight of the black man in this country, there's been no perceptible change. Primarily because the white man has no reason to.
If the apology is not as loud as the disrespect, then you should keep it to yourself. I repeat, if the apology is not as loud as the disrespect, you could save it. Because don't nobody want to hear that. The same energy put out for the negative needs to be tripled for the positive. People love doing the most, and when they realize it's the fans who carry them, they give a half apology and then keep it moving back to regularly scheduled program. Gotta do better is all I'm saying, respectfully, of course.
So I mean, look at America. Whatever unique cultural contribution that's come from America, it's come from the poor, from the underclass, from African Americans, from poor whites, from immigrants, and so on. From gospel music to blues music to R&B, to jazz, rap, and hip hop, and so on. And then on the other side of the coin, bluegrass, country music, rockabilly, rock and roll, and so on. All of these things came from the poor, from the working class. And from John Steinbeck to James Baldwin, your best writers all emerged from poverty and deprivation. Historically, the same goes for most of your acclaimed athletes, your entertainers and your performers. And then your style and fashion and slang and everything. Creativity has always come from the poor. The rich mine the resources of their talent the same way that they would mine copper or lithium or gold, and then profit from it, enrich themselves, and claim it and act like it's part of their own greatness.